Hey guys, it's Saturday, June 3rd. It's my fourth week on the trail, and I am 469 miles in Damascus, Virginia. So yesterday I got in to Damascus in the morning and spent all day here, just kind of resting and doing my laundry and resupplying and stuff like that, which means I crossed over into Virginia 2 days ago now. So officially done with Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, so 3 states down and 11 to go, which is exciting. Tuesday will be my 1 month on the trail, June 6th, so I'm hoping to be at mile marker 550 by then, which means I'll be 25% done with the trail as far as miles is concerned, which will also be like a nice milestone to hit. So this past week, the weather has been a lot nicer than it was the week before. Actually some sunshine, and can see some good views from the tops of the mountains and stuff, which has been a nice change, a nice break from the rain. So definitely happy about that. Went through some of the most gorgeous parts of the trail, in my opinion, so far, through the Roan Highlands and Little Hump and Hump Mountain, and got to see Jones Falls as well as Laurel Falls, which is very popular, and nice change of scenery there as well, with just waterfalls instead of, always mountaintops and vistas. So happy to be going through new and exciting parts of the trail. But yeah, this past week I did my biggest miles yet, so my body is a little bit sore, so it's nice to take this break. I did some really high 20-mile days, and then also did a 30-mile day. So my muscles themselves, they aren't too bad, just the bottoms of my feet were bothering me, and a little bit of some blisters going on, so just kind of take some time off to take care of that. But I'm gonna be heading back out here tonight to get back onto the trail. Just a nice easy day tonight, and then get back into the swing of things tomorrow, so excited for that. I also stayed at the Roan High Knob shelter, which is the highest shelter on the trail, this past week, which was really cool. It was like a log cabin completely enclosed off in this like dense spruce forest on top of a mountain, which was definitely one of the highlights, as well as ran into some trail magic, which is always a pleasure on the trail. Found a cooler full of whole milk and chocolate chip cookies the one day, which was great, and there was a guy hiking up the trail, and he had a whole watermelon with him, so he cut me off 2 huge chunks. I had one in each hand as I was hiking down the mountain, and just consuming all of that so quickly. Especially out on the trail, you're always craving like fresh fruits and vegetables, because those are the heaviest things that you usually don't have along with you. You have a lot of processed foods and stuff like that. So that was definitely a delightful thing that happened this past week for me. And yeah, so wildlife wise, saw a lot of snakes this week, which before that I'd only seen one. Saw another bear, another owl, and lots of tiny orange salamanders, which are always cool to see as well. And yeah, like I said, just here in Damascus at the hostel right now, getting my stuff together to head out, but ran into a bunch of the people I've been seeing, which has been nice. Tiger, he's a guy from Hong Kong that I keep running into. He's super cool. And another girl, her name's Roadrunner, she's from France. So she's here right now as well, and it's nice to see people and run into them, but primarily I'm still just hiking by myself during the day, and just kind of in my own head, and lots of thoughts going on about, the past and what's going to be happening in the future as well, especially for the rest of the trail, but then after that as well. So always busy, always something. And I have a little funny story. The other day I was hiking, and in the guidebook there was like a side trail to this town called Hampton, Tennessee, and it was a mile to the town. And on the map it didn't look like it was that far, much further I guess I should say, from the trail to the McDonald's in town. Turns out it was like another 1.5 miles from the trail to the McDonald's, so I walked the whole way just for McDonald's fries, because I was craving them so bad, since I knew there was a McDonald's in the next town. And walked the 2.5 miles to McDonald's and started walking back to the trail. So if I would have walked the whole way back to the trail, it would have been 5 miles round trip just for McDonald's. But luckily some guys, day hikers I ran into the day before, they saw me walking and they offered me a ride back to the trail, so I got picked up and driven back to the trail after my McDonald's. But that was a pretty big day in my life, considering I don't think I've ever made such an effort to have McDonald's ever. So anyway, just a fun little story. So, but like I said, I'll try to keep you as informed and updated as I can, and I will check in with you when I'm in the next town. All right, love you. Bye.